Good morning, everyone. Our first gold medal winner embodies the behaviors, traits, and values that are embraced by our greatest leaders. Richard Cordova has contributed to the advancement of our profession and the care delivered to his community in significant and meaningful ways. To fully capture Rich's professional achievements is an exercise in futility. Indeed, his journey has spanned many different types of healthcare organizations, associations, and communities. Consider that he has served as CEO of one of the nation's largest public hospitals, San Francisco General Hospital, as regional president of one of the nation's most respected integrated healthcare organizations, Kaiser Permanente, and CEO of one of the most prestigious children's hospitals in America, Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. This broad experience has allowed him to make an immeasurable impact on the community served by those organizations. For instance, at Children's Hospital, Rich led the construction of a 365-bed, state-of-the-art hospital for children that dramatically expanded access to pediatric care in Los Angeles. He also oversaw the organization's foundation as it raised more than $90 million a year, funds that directly improve the care delivery for the community. All of this and much more resulted in the hospital being ranked in the top 10 for independent children's hospitals year after year. At Kaiser, he was responsible for a health plan operation that spanned more than 3 million members across Southern California. He was a highly visible and active leader dedicated to continuous improvement and focused on leveraging IT and innovation to improve healthcare delivery. And he spearheaded an outreach strategy for the Latino market, including a partnership with Univision, a critical effort to ensure that a historically underserved population received appropriate and timely care. You can read more about Rich in your program, but in addition to these professional accolades, Rich founded and was chairman of the National Forum for Latino Healthcare Executives and was past chairman of the Institute for Diversity and Health Management, now called the Institute for Diversity and Health Equity. Rich also served on many boards and many professional associations, including the California Hospital Association and the Hospital Association of Southern California. He has served as ACHE chairman, chairman-elect, and immediate past chairman from 2014 to 2017, and as governor from 2011 to 2014. Board certified in healthcare management as an ACHE fellow since 2007, Rich received the ACHE Exemplary Service Award in 2017, a Distinguished Service Award in 2015, and a Service Award in 2013. Rich, who currently serves as President Emeritus with Children's Hospital, said, "What continues to motivate him today is the opportunity to participate in the unprecedented change and innovation taking place within the profession. He believes it's imperative to give back to the profession and mentor young talent." For his dedication for advancing healthcare excellence and for his commitment to developing future healthcare leaders, the Board of Governors of the American College of Healthcare Executives is pleased to bestow the 2018 Gold Medal Award upon Richard Cordova. So Rich, if you would join me at the podium.
Wow. Thank you, Chuck. But most importantly, thank you for your friendship. This is one of those situations where your life just flashes before you, and you begin to think about the long journey. And Dee, congratulations. I want to congratulate the co-awardee today, but it's kind of exhausting to hear it. So, But at any rate, I do have some words to share with you, but I have a lot of people that I need to thank, and the list is way too long, so I can't name them all. I was going to start with the letter A and then work my way down, but I decided I would not do that. But I do have some people that I need to say thank you to, and as Deborah said, there's a process that goes on with these nomination processes, and I want to thank all of those of you who were involved in that process. I'd like to thank the Board of Governors. It's been a pleasure to serve with you, many of you, and it's something, that experience that many of you will hopefully have a chance to experience. And I remember my first day being involved with the Board of Governors. They said there's nothing like it, and it's true. There's nothing like the experience. There's a few other people that I need to say something to, and that three people that I like to mention. Tom Dolan is one. He has this way of pushing you. I call it the invisible hand. He does things behind the scenes that you just don't know what happens, but all of a sudden magic occurs, and he does that. And of course, Deborah Bowen, who has been an advisor, a good colleague, and a great CEO for this organization. But there's one person I need to recognize who's been on this professional journey my whole career, and that's my wife, Janice. And she has been my champion. She has helped. And the way I like to put it is all my accomplishments are her accomplishments. So thank you, sweetie. Thank you. The last time I was before you, I think I shared with you some of my top 10 learnings about my career and so forth. And a few things still come to mind. One was in this video, and that's leadership. The second thing that I've learned, especially my experience at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, is this whole notion of organizational culture, and how important it is to the success of an organization, and how we really don't pay a lot of attention to it. But we really need to sit as leaders, really understand that culture really matters. What do they say about culture? Culture eats strategy 7 days a week, right? And so to be successful, we really have to work on the issue of organizational culture. The last point I wanted to make, and it deals with diversity and inclusion, which has been a priority of mine for my whole career. Clearly, these are changing times and challenging times. The transformation of our industry is to a value-based model, if you will, is going to take time. My thought, it's going to take a generation to really make the changes that we're going to make. And so while some of us in the room, especially those of us who have gray hair, we're starting that process, it's those of you in the room that are mid-careerists that are going to finish it. And you're either going to build upon all the good work that we've done so far, or you're going to have to deal with the mess that we created. But the college is here to provide you with the skills that you're going to need for the future, some of which we haven't even imagined yet. But I'm convinced that the college will commit to their promise of providing you the skills and the training necessary to deliver on that. One of the things that I like to think about when I think about culture is the notion that you always have to build organizations around a culture of safety, values, and most importantly, diversity and inclusion. And I'd like to add that to the list. I applaud the work that has been accomplished by the college and AHA. There's a lot of work that has been done, and we've got to be proud of that work. In fact, many of us who attended the reception last night could see the progress that we're making. But I'm not sure that we've reached the goal yet. I think we have a lot more to do. We have envisioned seeing more individuals of diversity in our boards, in our C-suite, and that hasn't really reached what we had envisioned for the future. So we have a lot more progress to do, and with the political environment that we have now, it is time that we double down on those efforts. It's always the right thing to do. And with the demographic shift in our communities, providing culturally competent care to the patients that walk through our doors will be paramount. And as we innovate through technology, let's not leave behind the communities that find it difficult to use these technologies, but let's adapt them to be culturally appropriate. Finally, I want to recognize all the people that I've worked with. All those years and the different organizations that I've worked at, especially Children's Hospital. It was an inspiring organization. There's nothing like treating children and the passion behind that. So without all of those people, I would not be standing here. So because of you, I really want to say thank you. Thank you for all your partnership and everything that you've done for my career. And all those people that I see in the audience that have mentored me and that I've mentored you, thank you so much for this honor. Thank you.